Hello and welcome to Pay Sentinel. With all of the credit card theft that has taken place over the past few years, it seems that everyone is scrambling to solve this most important issue. Some of the solutions include end-to-end encryption, tokenizing, and masking of the credit card data. While these solutions help slow down cyber vandals, it doesn't keep the credit card data from being stolen. There is a saying that goes, you can't steal something if it's not there. If you're watching this video, chances are you already know how a typical credit card transaction works. So instead, let's talk about the security solutions that are presently available for your business. The first solution being used today is called end-to-end encryption. What does that really mean? Simply put, it means that the credit card information is being transformed using an algorithm called a cipher to make it unreadable to anyone except those possessing special knowledge, usually referred to as a key. In a nutshell, end-to-end encryption masks the credit card during the transaction, then stores the card number in an encrypted, static environment. The problem with this scenario is that the encrypted data is still sitting on these servers in a static environment. Now, what does a static environment mean? It means that it is not moving or changing. They are just like sitting ducks waiting to be stolen. Now you might think, oh, well, it's okay if the data is stolen because the encryption keeps it protected. Wrong. Once the cyber vandals have the data, they now own it and will have as much time as they please to crack that data. Once the encryption key has been cracked, which can only take a few days, all of your customers' valuable credit card information is now open text and ready to be sold to the highest bidder. The other solution that is presently being used is called tokenization. Tokenization is the process of using an unrelated string of numbers and/or letters to represent and access securely stored credit card information so that the actual card number does not have to be exchanged between merchants and processors over the internet. It is used to securely process stored or recurring billing credit card information. I know that sounds very complicated, but simply put, tokenization is just like putting a ski mask on your face. All it does is cover or hide what is really still there. Now, this solution is a little better than just encryption alone, but still keeps the credit card data stored in a static environment and all in one place. Remember, once the cyber vandals have the data, they now own it and will have as much time as they please to crack that data and sell it. So now you know all this new information. What can you do about it? Welcome to the Pay Sentinel revolution. Pay Sentinel's secure gateway functions just like all other Visa-compliant gateways. We process the credit card using end-to-end encryption and SSL certificates. What sets Pay Sentinel apart from all the other gateways and third-party security solutions is what we do with the credit card information after the transaction has been completed. It's a fact that over the past several years, hundreds of millions of credit card numbers have been stolen from the place they were stored, not during the transactions. The Pay Sentinel solution is revolutionary to the credit card industry. Our solution does not store the credit card anywhere, on any one server in a static environment. Our patented solution uses an array of random hardware servers located in military-level, Visa-approved secure locations. After the actual transaction has taken place, the card data is sent to the Pay Sentinel Translation Server, or PTS. The PTS takes in credit card data and, using a sophisticated mathematical technique, re-encrypts the data, randomizes it, and breaks it up into an undisclosed random amount of data pieces. These data pieces are then sent randomly to different storage servers, while at the same time, the PTS generates a key pair. One key stays on the server in dynamic encrypted state, and the other key pair is transformed into a unique transaction number, or a UTN. This UTN is then sent to the merchant at the conclusion of the transaction. The merchant can use the UTN, sent only through the Pay Sentinel network, to reconstruct and recall the credit card number for the purpose of recalling the credit card for a chargeback or rebilling. This technique takes only a few seconds and makes it virtually impossible to take any credit card data intact, which means that even if a cyber vandal breaks into any one or all of our servers, there is no usable data to take. In addition, the UTN can only be used by a certified Pay Sentinel server, so if the UTN ever is stolen, it is useless. Remember that the UTN is not tokenization or static end-to-end encryption. We are not simply masking or encrypting the data. Our system actually changes the data into secure, random pieces that can only be reconstructed by our certified hardware and servers. So there is no usable data stored anywhere. Pay Sentinel is one integrated solution. We are not a gateway who uses third-party security solutions, which, by the way, third-party security solutions often are used by hackers to actually make it easier to break in and steal the data. So a third-party security solution can make you even more vulnerable and could cause all the so-called security data to be compromised. Pay Sentinel has spent several years developing and testing this highly sophisticated proprietary security solution specifically to protect credit card data. You owe it to yourself, to your business, and most importantly, to your customers to switch to Pay Sentinel. So come and join the Pay Sentinel revolution. And remember, never store a credit card again.